there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. Ito 7 real paranormal videos submitted by my audience. So, audience ni The Darkest Secret. Diba, Trickster? So, ito Boss Rino copy. Order na kayo sa Shopee. Andiyan ang link sa baba. So, ito, tirahin natin ito bago pa tirahin ng iba.
Submitted by my audience. Number 7.
Nakakatakot naman ng background music. Grabe. Mukhang nakakatakot.
A subscriber that calls himself Charo Light says that to this day, he finds it hard to believe what was filmed on one of his security cameras. From Mexico, he tells us that one night while he was watching television, he heard strange noises coming from outside. A situation so strange that he immediately began to review what the camera had recorded. The result of that recording left him with such uncertainty. He hopes that we give him some explanation.
Naka po, CCTV. Ang gaganda ng kotse, oh. Tapos mumultuhin lang. Diyos ko po. Ay, gago, si Flash yata yun. Nakita nyo? Walang yamo yun. Ang bilis tumakbo. Hinabol pa nung camera. Nakita nyo, gumanon yung camera. Ala, puta. Oh my goodness. Mamma mia. Tangina, kung ganito makikita ko sa CCTV ko, ay good luck.
At first, we thought it was just a person riding a bicycle. However, Charo Light suggests that we zoom in on the image, since that is where we realize that this person seems to be running at a speed that not even the best athlete could reach. Can you tell?
Gago, ang bilis. Hayop na yan.
But for our subscriber, there
Parang ang bilis tumakbo
are two things that he still cannot understand. The first thing that strikes him is that this clip was taken at a time when no one in his area is used to going out at night.
Oh my God.
A residential area where you never see people walking around at that hour. But without a doubt, the strangest thing is related to the appearance
Ba't
of that
kinilibutan ng tumbong ko bigla?
person. Because if you look closely, his figure seems somewhat translucent.
Oh my God.
Is
Parang
it really a person?
Parang parang nakasuot lang kulay puti. Para siyang lalaki pero nakasuot na kulay puti. Yung parang pangbaliw.
Tell me what you think.
Di ba?
Number 6.
My God. Yes.
What you're about to see is one of those videos that turns out to be a needle in a haystack. As much as I've seen it dozens of times, the most reasonable explanation lies in the paranormal. You see, there are many experts in paranormal matters who have said that when someone dies violently, their immaterial essence usually remains at the scene, as if looking for an answer to what happened to their body. An idea that for our subscriber is verified by the video that you will see below. After a violent fight that left several fatalities, a security guard captured with his cell phone
Oh my God.
a strange situation that occurred in the same place.
Ito ang trabaho ng isa sa pinaka-creepy talaga, security guard.
Where that fight happened.
Yung mga security guard sa gabi, ay, Diyos ko. Daming kwento niyan.
Hay una persona,
May nakatayo. Ay, gago.
Desaparece cuando aparecen.
Ba't ganun?
Ahorita va a desaparecer.
Pag may dumadang sasakyan na nawawala siya. Lalabasin pa, gago ka. Hindi mo maglabas. Oh, wala. Ay, gago, wala. Oh, wala nga. Ayun, may tao. Tapos lalabas siya doon. Ay, gago.
As you can see, both the image from the security camera and the image from his cell phone give us two perspectives of the same place and supposedly at the same time. One shows the presence of someone standing on a corner. Do you see it?
Wala. Dito meron sa CCTV meron.
There is a person there,
You know?
apparently looking towards
Parang matandang babae na puti ang
the other
buhok.
side of the street. The same person who completely disappears when our subscriber goes out to see it with his own eyes. How is it possible? Is it the product of a trick? When I saw this video for the first time, I said, simple. These are two recordings at two different times. Let's look for an error. That's how I dedicated myself to investigating the video.
Oh, ba't ganun nga tayo? Pag tayo nakakita ng video, nahanapan natin ng error para masabi natin na fake, no? Ganyan buhay nyo eh.
To see first if those vehicle
Ako din ganun.
lights are still seen when he comes out with his cell phone. And there they were. Then I realized that the camera shows a vehicle passing by. And indeed, then we see that that vehicle does pass by when he records with his cell phone.
Oh my goodness. Oo nga, no?
Could it be that ill-fated soul is still there looking for answers? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Nawawala pag dumada ang sasakyan.
Number 5.
Number 5 na. Pag darkest secret, ang negative ng vibes, no? Yung background music kasi niya nakakatakot eh.
Sarah Jill is a regular subscriber who, like me and like many of you too, analyze each of the recordings we present on the channel. However, in her email, Sarah says that she never imagined that from analyzing strange phenomena, she would become an eyewitness of something that to this day, she cannot understand. She recounts that one morning while having breakfast with her family, she was surprised
Uy, nagkakape oh. Sarap ng kape. Inggit ako ah.
to realize that one of the windows facing the street had mysteriously darkened, as if a small eclipse had temporarily blocked the passage of light. It struck her because, after all, no plane flies so low as to block out daylight. She says that they quickly went to check what the security cameras installed outside her home had recorded at that time. What the devices captured still has her dismayed. Pay attention.
Ang laki ng truck. Ito, lumalakad. May lumalakad, oh. Ay, hindi. Ito pala. Anino. Ano nangyari? Ayun o, biglang mo baka merong, ano yung itim na yun? Parang may lumipad, tapos anino siya?
Right off the bat, I thought it was an insect very close to the camera. This is almost always the case. Videos like these come to me by the dozens. However, in this video, that theory has a problem. That blurred dot passes under this vehicle. If it were an insect,
Oo nga.
it should have been seen above the image. Well, that doesn't happen here. It is noticeable that it only passes below, something that makes the clip even more strange. If it is a drone, an airplane...
Ay, oo nga. Yun nga sabi ko, kung anino yun galing sa taas, dapat pagdaan dito sa sasakyan. Teka lang ah. Ay, mali. Pagdaan dito sa sasakyan, dapat matatabunan ng anino. Pero hindi sa ilalim nung sa ilalim ng sasakyan
makes the
dumaan.
clip even more strange.
Oh my
If it is a drone, an airplane, or whatever your logic comes up with, how is it that it only passes under the vehicle and the shadow is not projected on top? If you still believe that it is an insect, how do you explain that the same footage has been captured from two different perspectives?
Oo nga, itong angulo naman na to, ibang camera naman to, nakita rin siya. Aba, ang galing nitong mag-imbestiga. Si Lupin Detergata to eh.
Although there are usually situations where the passage of some clouds casts a shadow, the one we see on the screen is quite small.
Oo.
No cloud, no matter how small, is capable of casting such a shadow. So this clip, for our subscriber, is completely impossible to understand. Undoubtedly footage that serves to meditate on the mysteries that surround us every day.
Galing mag
Number 4.
Galing mag detective. Shoutout nga pala kay Virgilio Bailon na bumili ng kape ko.
What you will see below can be considered the most concrete testimony that not only humans are exposed to being surprised by strange events,
Sino to? Si Ferdinand Marcos yata to eh.
but also animals can be completely impressed by something that simple common sense cannot understand. All this would be recorded by a security camera that during the early morning captured what a group of stray dogs witnessed. Dogs that would act accordingly to what they clearly saw as a threat. Observe.
Pati aso nakakita ng multo. Wow. Oh, gago nito. Bumaba. Nakita niyo yan? Ito oh. Yan. CCTV talaga. Ang daming eh. Ginagawang TikTok talaga ng multo yung CCTV eh. Buti lang patay yung CCTV ko. Kita ng mga aso oh. Bumaba, tapos umano,
A strange
kasi ito, alino, bumaba, itong multo, bumaba yan dito. May aso, kaya lumipad ulit, baka makagat siya.
dark figure descends, causing the evident exaltation of the animals. However, it is not just any object.
Kaya may
Because
aso.
if you look closely, it is as if it slowly descended to see the animals,
Sabi niya, ay may aso, lipad ulit ako.
as if it had some sort of curiosity towards them. Those who have had the opportunity to analyze this say that it is possibly a drone covered by some type of cloth, or perhaps a drone that was carrying something hanging from it. However, that theory is quickly discarded because there is no wind detected that would make that object move, which, if it were held on a drone, because they are small, They could not hang something very heavy
Parang
on
may
it.
pakpak eh, no?
That is, the wind would have to unbalance it somehow. But no, we can tell it is a dense object with a heavy structure. What did the dogs witness that night? Tell me what you think.
Baka falling angel. 'Di ba? Falling angel, kaya lang doon nga siya sa napapatak sa nag-fall siya doon sa maraming aso. Lumipad na siya. Tangina, mahirap na marabis ka, putang na patay ka.
3.
Kahit angel, wala sinasantong rabies.
As you know, I scrutinize my email every day in search of the most impressive videos that you share with me. Sometimes I find videos that are repeated over and over again. Videos that for some reason go viral and reach my email account en masse, along with messages asking me to view and analyze them. The video that you're about to watch falls into this category. According to the story with which it was sent, the video was recorded by a young man who during the night saw a strange shape in the distance under a staircase. A lump that when approached would become this.
Uy, ano to? Gago naman to. Ito yung mga ganito, feeling ko talaga to, CGI. Oo, pero hindi natin alam, ha? Hindi, wala to sa bansa natin eh. Pero feeling ko CGI ito, pero sobrang lupit nito eh. Parang Hollywood lang makakagawa nito yung ganito kapulido, di ba? Ala, itong nasa park to. Kung dito sa Pinoy nakakita yan, wala na yan. Ayop na yan. Ay, naku po. Oh, gago ka. Kung dito sa Pilipinas siya nakita, ay sinasabi ko sa inyo.
I am aware that there were many of you who asked me to post this recording. You had hopes of it being really good. Therefore, I would give it an excellent analysis.
Comment nyo sa baba kung anong mangyayari dyan kung sa Pilipinas nakita yan.
However, it is more than evident that it is an edited clip. A 3D image of a creature that does not really exist. Since the video was sent to me without any source, it was hard for me to find out who its creator was. But due to the style, I already suspected where it came from.
Wow.
This video really belongs to friends JJDD Productions. A long time ago, I mentioned their channel, where they uploaded extremely spectacular videos. Without a doubt, this video serves to exemplify the deceptions into which we can fall if we only let ourselves be carried away by an image. One more test that reminds us of the importance of the analysis stage of each of the footage that we present here. One more test that reminds us of the importance of the analysis stage of each of the footage
yung ano niya, yung paa niya parang paa ng baboy.
that we present here. Number 2.
Feeling ko nakainom to ng 4 kantos eh, parang lasing eh.
There is no doubt that security cameras have made a great contribution when it comes to recording anomalous phenomena. Contributions that Byron Alvarez says he has verified firsthand. In his email, he tells that while he was watching television with his wife and son, he received a notification from the security camera on his phone that alerted him to the detection of human movement in the backyard. Thinking it was a thief, he took his flashlight and went out to take a look, without finding anything special. As he comments, the special thing would come when he returned and reviewed what the camera had detected. A moment in which he confesses that his heart stopped. Observe.
CCTV na naman to, Diyos ko. Oh my God. Tangina. Makikita mo sa ano mo, sa CCTV mo na may naglalakad na ganyan na puti. Sa bakuran mo. Ay nako, sinasabi ko naman, ayoko na. Nakita nyo ba? Ito, ang gilid. Ito, alam nyo, sabihin natin to ay ano lang, parang camera something lang. Parang error lang ng camera. Pero kung CCTV mo to at nakita mo na may ganyan sa bakuran mo, kahit error ng camera yan, paranoid ka na. Sigurado yan, Diyos ko. Kaya kahit isipin mo na yan dahil lang sa error ng CCTV, malabo. O, lalo sa mga takot, Diyos ko. Nanonood pa nga lang ko feeling ko nasa bakuran ko na yan Oh, gulat ko.
He ruled out from the beginning that it was the presence of lint, an insect or another object that had been obstructing the vision of the image. Well, he says that this camera is not sensitive enough to detect that kind of thing. Here we are, in the presence of something that has matter, and that in truth began to move in his patio during the night. Could it be a spirit? Although that may be a feasible option, I personally think that it has certain similarities with those strange lights that have begun to appear in recent times, and that in fact we dedicated a whole video to them. Odd lights appear in the street, in parks, and even inside houses. Do you remember? Invading lights of unknown origin, within which this footage could...
Hoy, nung nagpunta ako sa mall, ang dami ko nakitang orb. Nung ine-edit ko yung video ko.
Also fall under.
Creepy.
Videos that could be proving that this type of phenomena is much closer than you think. Could this be the case? Comment below. Number 1.
Creepy.
We conclude this video with the disturbing situation that Pablo Uran had to live through. One of our subscribers who in his own words confesses to feeling terrified every time he arrives at his workplace. In his email, he says that as a night guard, he has taken charge of the security of many facilities, but that none of them compare to the hospital that literally freezes his blood every night. He says that he has had to deal with unbelievable events, situations that despite the fear, he has managed to capture on camera, being the occurrence that you will see now, one of the most disturbing.
Ako po, nakaka-creepy talaga ng ospital, grabe. Uy. Wow. Nakita ko na to pero namamangha pa rin ako. Paano gumagalaw? Ang lalaki ng machine na yun, gumagalaw na ganun yun.
As if he were immersed in a horror movie, he and his camera both witness strong blows and the inexplicable movement of those machines.
Oh?
As can be seen in the image.
Oh, paano gumandar yan? Sige nga, hilahin mo lang sinulid dyan. Ewan ko, mandar yan.
Despite having wheels, they are quite heavy, making it almost impossible to move them with threads or thin ropes. There is also the fact that these blows can be heard quite close, practically taking place next to Pablo, who, as you can see, is alone there at all times. Do you think he is subjected to poltergeist-type manifestations? A question that for our subscriber is practically a fact.
Pag ospital,
what do you think about this footage? Let me know in the comment box.
Walang yan, bigat niya, no?
Because this video has come to an end.
Siguro nag-gym yung multo. Kaya itulak eh. Diba? ayos din yung ano, no? Pagka, ang negative talaga ng ano, ang negative talaga ng video ni ano, ni Darkest Secret. Negative yung dating talaga, yung atmosphere ng video niya, iba talaga.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my